The Colorado State Forest Service is our state's leader in forestry practices. And I'm very pleased to announce that the Colorado State Forest Service and John Twitchell are the winners of the 2022 Outstanding Partnership Award. Our two agencies have a long-standing relationship, and John Twitchell in particular has been instrumental in making sure that relationship is successful. So why are partners so important to the State Land Board? The agency manages almost 3 million acres of land across the state, and we do that with a staff of less than 50 people. The partners we work with are critically important to the day-to-day management, boots on the ground, management of our lands. That's why we created an award specifically for our best partners. The award is presented to an outstanding partner to recognize that their collaboration with our staff helped us achieve our mission. At the State Land Board, we talk a lot about how we care for 3 million acres of land. A lesser known fact is that almost 300,000 acres of that land is forested, and the management of those lands takes a very specific knowledge and expertise. These forested trust lands are managed by the Forest Service through a long-standing contract between our two agencies. In the last 2 decades, and in particular the last 10 years, we've really forged an even closer working partnership that goes well beyond contracts or paperwork. Our teams have come together for the mutual benefit of forest management and for our trust beneficiaries. John is a key reason for that enhanced relationship. John is a devoted forester who cares deeply about improving forestry outcomes in Colorado and on state trust land. John's efforts are a model for how forestry can be used to improve forest health, protect watersheds, and reduce wildfire risk. I'd also add that John understands the Land Board's mission as much, or even better than, nearly anyone else. He understands that trust land is stewarded for the benefit of public schools, and I would argue that he's one of our very best ambassadors. The list of John's contributions to our agency is a long one. First, John spearheaded the effort to place the original buildings at the State Forest headquarters on the National Historic Registry. This project is not included in John's job description. Rather, it's an example of the commitment he has to going above and beyond when an opportunity presents itself. John also led the very complicated process of designing and building a new office and maintenance shop at the State Forest headquarters. It was important to John that the new building have modern-day amenities, yet still match the look of the historic campus. The project took almost 2 years to complete, and thanks to John's vision, creativity, and dedication, the final product is something that we were all very, very proud of. Thank you, John, for your devotion to forestry and the very high standard of care that you've brought to the management of state trust lands across Colorado. The accomplishments at the State Forest and on all forested state trust land could not have been achieved without the close partnership between our agency and the Colorado State Forest Service.
I've had the privilege of working in forests from New Hampshire to Alaska in my career. I began working for the Colorado State Forest Service in 1998 as the forest manager for the Colorado State Forest. In 2005, I became the district forester with my office here in Steamboat Springs. The mission of the Colorado State Forest Service is to achieve stewardship of Colorado's diverse forest environments for the benefit of present and future generations. How do we do that? We do it by providing technical forestry assistance, wildfire mitigation expertise, and outreach and education. The State Forest Service's mission is very similar to the long-term stewardship mission of the State Land Board. And there's a synergy there that's always appealed to me. The Colorado State Forest is located in northwest Colorado, Jackson County, right up against the Wyoming border. Managing the Colorado State Forest was sort of a forester's dream come true for me. 72,000 acres of rugged mountain environment right next to the Rocky Mountain National Park. The Colorado State Forest has it all. It has 52,000 acres of trees, a mix of aspen, lodgepole, fir, and spruce. It's the headwaters of the North Platte River, important water source It's important for recreation. It's important for wildlife. It's just a beautiful area. Things have changed over time at the state forest. One of the signature events in my tenure at the state forest was the mountain pine beetle epidemic. Our careful plans for the future, detailed and as they were basically out the window when most of our mature lodgepole pine was, frankly, killed. And we had to shift gears to deal with that. But in the time that I've seen the forest recover, the trees have grown back. Some of the green that we see in the environment today, because there's still a lot of dead and gray, but I'm proud of the fact that a lot of the green that you can see, visitors can see when they come to the Colorado State Forest and to the Colorado State Forest State Park, is the result of our management from 20 years ago. The state forest is an opportunity for all of us to help inform the next generation. I'm proud that we're still working on those efforts and that we've managed to reach a lot of people through various programs, teach the teachers, school programs. And so I'm proud that we've been able to achieve what we've achieved in benefiting the public schools of Colorado. I feel that the Colorado State Forest Service and the State Land Board are walking on a path together as we go into the future and stewarding these lands. And I look forward to the next 20 years of the Colorado State Forest Service and the State Land Board working together to meet these challenges, and I have no doubt that we will. I am honored to accept this award on behalf of the Colorado State Forest Service from the State Land Board for the Outstanding Partner Award. I accept it on behalf of all the good folks who do this work, and I am proud to be one of those. Thank you.